Welcome to the Savage Sports Podcast. This is Cody Waldrop, signing on from the University of Texas at Austin. Today I have AndreeParilla from San Luis Potosí. How do you say it?
Potosí, San Luis Potosí, Mexico.
San Luis Potosí, Mexico. How you doing, Andre?
Hi guys, I'm doing good. Enjoying my time here in Austin. And let's just start with this fun interview.
Oh yeah. So you played here at the Longhorn Open this weekend. How was that? What were your matches this weekend?
Well, it wasn't a successful weekend for me. Coming out of the little break in December and first days of January, so I was training hard, but this tournament didn't go as I wanted. Lost in my 16th round to Adam Manila, but I mean, I'm happy with the good level that IRT is having now. So this has happened to many of the players now, losing in their 16th round, 32th round. So the level is growing up. So it's good that it's growing up. Not that good that I lost in the 60th round, but it's okay. We'll get a chance next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And I want to tell you, your English is very good.
Thank you.
Your English is very good. I was watching your pro match against Kane from, I think, two or 3 months ago, and you played pretty well. I think it was 5-4.
Where was that at?
I can't remember. I'm sorry. But I was watching one of your pro matches with Kane from a couple months ago, and you did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, he's an awesome player. He's the best right now. I've had chances to get him, 1 or 2 chances. New York was one of them.
That was it.
New York, when we went to tiebreaker, and I had a chance to beat him in the second game, but couldn't get him, and he beat me in the tiebreaker. And Chicago, long ago, when I played my first Tier 1 final. But I mean, playing him is awesome. Having him on tour, it's good because we all learn from each other. He's got a really awesome style, and I mean, yeah, it's been good to have him and play him a lot.
Do you study a lot of his film?
Yeah, I actually do a lot of study of videos. All the players, I watch them all. Usually I watch Kane too. He's really talented. He does crazy things in the court that maybe are easy to watch, and once you're watching them, they look easy, but they're not. And when you're in the court against him, it feels uncomfortable.
Surreal.
Yeah, it feels uncomfortable. So
yeah, I've watched him play Scott. I intentionally joined the club he's home court at to watch him, and I see him do between the leg kill shots on the run.
Yeah, he does that kind of stuff. Yeah.
And so do you ever practice that because of Kane?
No, I mean, sometimes when you're in the court training or just hitting a little bit, those kind of things come out. It's not that I practice them. Sometimes they come out in tournaments too, and it's just the way the ball comes and the way you stand.
Okay.
And that's it. He does it more often than everybody else, but he probably trains them. I don't know. But for me, it's just like I train things that I'm gonna use more often.
Oh, okay.
As I'm not gonna hit between the legs every point.
Of course. Yeah, that's still a low percentage shot for most of us.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say is your, switching topics a little bit, what would you say is your favorite place to play in Mexico right now?
I think my town, San Luis Potosí, because I'm used to those courts. A lot of people that I see every day when I train, they go watch me play. My family go watch me play, so that's kind of the plus that I have there. and I enjoy that.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram. I'm a little bit. I'm sure most of us who are our age or younger are all a little bit addicted to social media.
Yeah, right.
I think we can relate there. That's how we connected. So I know that's definitely a little bit true. I saw that your sister was very supportive this weekend.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have a pretty strong bond?
Yeah, we train together every day. So, we're really close to each other. We try to support each other, and she's being a really nice sister. I really love her so much. I really love the way she is, and having her every day on the court and the cardio sessions and all the sessions, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, she looks like she goes pretty hard on the cardio.
Yeah, we both do our 100% every session, and I mean, I think that's why we're where we are.
Sure.
And I mean, hope this doesn't end.
Yeah, absolutely. So, what's your next tournament coming up?
So after Austin, we got South Dakota, Sioux Falls next week, another Tier 1 event, and this is going to be 3 back-to-back tournaments because after South Dakota, we got Wisconsin, Sun Prayer. It's the first time we do 3 back-to-back Tier 1 tournaments. So
all in January?
All in January. So it's going to be kind of tough, but I mean, I'm happy to have another chance after this weekend.
Yeah, I know that loss was pretty tough, losing in was it the 32s or the 16s? Losing in the 16s is always pretty tough. So you've been doing very good. I've been watching your film. All of your skills are gradually improving, match by match, just as I think most people. But I can see improvements in multiple dimensions. Yeah,
I mean, as I was telling you, all the players, we train a lot. We're trying to win matches, to win titles, and as a person that I'm like doing this for a job, I'm always trying to improve. My dad's my coach, and he's being willing to give a lot of his time to make us better, my sister and me, and I think that's why we're having some success. I mean, last year we do have good tournaments. I think it was 4 titles in total last year, and 1 Tier 1 final, many semifinals. I don't remember how many, but it was a good year for me. Probably one of my best years in the tour.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to keep fighting, keep growing, and of course winning titles.
Okay. And so right now you're on the IRT tour. Who are you sponsored by so far?
I have some sponsors. Gruas Escobedo from Mexico, Samba Smoothie from Mexico too, the Reaching Your Dream Foundation, and Gearbox is my main sponsor. Also the government from my state in Mexico. They're helping me a lot to come to these tournaments and with expenses and everything. So I'm really thankful to them that they're helping me. So
we want to thank all those guys for bringing us Andre. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Thank you.
And Texas, you're so close in proximity-ish.
Yeah.
Just a short flight or a long drive away. And so, I know all the guys here have been looking forward to watching you face off with some of the guys from Texas and seeing many of you guys come down from Mexico. And there was probably 10 countries south of the United States represented in the men's divisions, I believe.
Yeah. Lots of South Americans are improving in racquetball, playing a lot of racquetball. I would like to see more Europeans playing too, but I mean, it's okay. as long as the tour keeps growing, the racquetball sport keeps growing, that's good.
Okay. Now, switching topics. How long has it been since you played outdoor racquetball?
Ooh, it's been a long time. I mean, I think one of my last tournaments was Vegas, probably 2018. So
18?
yeah. So
Okay.
It's been a long time since I played.
It was fun getting to watch your sister play.
This year?
Yes. Yes.
Last year, 19. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have outdoor courts near our town, so we don't usually play it. We try to focus on the indoor because of its the game that we usually play. I mean, we don't play outdoors, so the game that we just play, the only one that we play. So she plays outdoors because of she likes it. She likes Vegas too, so she wants to go there and spend time there and playing some racquetball too.
Yeah, well, she's kind of adventurous in the fun category. So, would you say that's probably correct?
Yeah. She's like, she likes
High thrill.
Yeah, she likes walking around the cities, just as me, and yeah, we enjoy this. Sometimes it's kind of tough to be flying everywhere and having probably 15 to 17 tournaments a year, living home, living our relatives, and that's kind of the tough part. But we enjoy a lot playing the tour and playing racquetball.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully, I'm trying to work on outdoor scene over here in Texas. So hopefully, in a couple years, we can do something similar to Vegas, so that we can bring you guys over here.
That would be cool.
Because I feel we can get some money here and really bring out real people.
Cool. That would be good. I would be happy to come here again to play outdoors.
Yeah, because I think we can build up outdoors a little bit and bring some money back into it.
I think so too. Yeah, it's a really fun sport, and I think if you guys help it grow again,
it'll take some time.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it's a little bit better for the cameras in the outdoors.
Yeah, true.
And as you know, it's quite a bit more casual.
Yeah.
For the fans.
Yeah.
And for the players.
Yeah, I think it's easier to understand because of the outlines and everything, and yeah, would be cool to play more often.
So yeah, hopefully we can bring you down here to win some money.
Yeah, would be nice. Would be nice for sure.
Okay, awesome. Now switching topics again. What has racquetball got you? Like, what kind of cool places have you got to go around the tournaments? Because it's really fun to play the tournaments, but I see that you really take advantage of the time. Like, oh man, I lost. Dang it. So what is some of the cool stuff you got to do in 2019? Like just one or two events that you got to do because you played, but you had time before you flew out again.
I think one of my main moments of last year at a racquetball tournament, or before or after, I went to Florida before a Atlanta tournament, to Orlando, and I spent some time with my girlfriend. We went to 3 different Disney parks, so it was just really good to do that. I enjoyed that too much, and hopefully I can do it again. And I mean, just going New York, I like that so much. Most of the tournaments are in US, so the main racquetball level is here in the US. All the directors and all the coordinators of the sport are here in the US, so most of the tournaments are here too. But I spent some time in South America, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica. They're pretty countries, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, and if I become a citizen, I'll also be hosting in Paraguay.
Cool.
Because I have a shot at a dual passport once we're married.
Cool.
So
that's very cool.
That's my way to go into the Pan Am Games.
Cool. Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah. So now Disney, you got to see the Star Wars thing. How was that?
Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. I'm a Star Wars fan. I watch all the movies plenty of times. Me and my girlfriend, we like that a lot. We just like everything about it. So going to the park, to the Star Wars Galaxy Edge, it was awesome. Like I cannot describe what we felt because we waited a lot to go. And once we were there, we were just having the time of our lives.
Okay. So yeah, if you ever get to come back during a non-winter month to Texas, we'll plan an extra day to take all the Mexico guys down to Schlitterbahn. It's the biggest, best water park in the world, and so I know everybody would like that.
Is it here in Austin?
It's about an hour away, so it's very close. It's a bus ride away. And so if we planned it before, we could do it the day after a tournament.
Cool.
And just take a shuttle. Yeah, I think that would fit right into everybody's zone. And then we could have a big racquetball group.
Cool.
Right there. So switching topics, we got about 3 more left. Other sports. I know you definitely like other sports. What is the sport that's your favorite?
I mean, I have three. That I really like to watch and that I watch every time I'm able to. It's soccer, tennis, and football. Those are my favorite ones. My team for soccer, it's called Pumas from the University of Mexico City. It's a professional soccer team, so that's what I've been following since I was 6 years old.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys too, because I used to go to Dallas. My aunt lives there.
Okay.
And I used to go to Dallas every winter, so I enjoy time there, and we watch a lot of football, so I became a Dallas Cowboys fan. It's been a rough time lately, but it's okay. And tennis.
So who's your favorite player in tennis?
Oh, I like many. I just started liking Medvedev a lot because of his courage. It's how much temperamental he is. I just like a lot the way he plays, the way he gets mad. Sometimes he goes over the line a little bit, but I do like how he behaves.
How do you say that name again?
Daniel Medvedev.
Okay, Medvedev. Okay,
The Russian.
Yeah. My favorite. Yes, I think Nadal started on the pro tour when I was 13, and my style has always been very similar to his.
Cool.
And so
like fighter, 100% fighter.
Like I always put way too much topspin and stay.
Oh, you play tennis too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I usually stay about 5 or 6 feet behind the baseline, so we have a very, very similar style. It wasn't until I started playing outdoor, at the beginning of at the Vegas in 2018, where I really actually learned how to volley well, and so when I was playing tennis, my volley was awful. Now that I'm playing racquetball, it's starting to get decent.
Yeah, I mean, racquetball is kind of... The bounce makes it... I don't know if it's worse or better, but for some people, the bounce of the ball, how fast the racquetball ball is just crazy. And for me, it's just way more fun to watch.
The tennis?
No, the racquetball.
Yeah.
Because of the bounce, how all the different bounces, it can come from the side wall, front wall, ceiling wall, back wall, splash shots, 3-wall shots, 4-wall shots. It's just way more amazing than any other sport. I wish people could see that and could appreciate how different hard it is and how amazing
Right.
it is.
Right.
But
And that's one of the reasons I'm doing this. I want to get some professional basketball players in here, some professional tennis. Andy Roddick lives in Austin, so hopefully I can get him on within 24 months. There's a lot of people here, and UT basketball, but so we can get racquetball out to more people and start rebuilding the sport back to where it was in the 80s, because this is way faster than tennis. And so I love watching tennis, but if people just watched Daniel, people just watch Daniel and Kane and yourself and the girls are great on the tour too. It's so much. I love watching Paola play your sister versus in doubles. Those are always great matches.
yeah, they are.
Because since the power isn't the same level necessarily, the mechanics are a tiny bit sharper.
Sure.
And so that's what I've been watching a little bit for the mechanics. So yeah, we want to get to more people because I think right now we're having a bit of a resurgence in racquetball. I don't know if you've been seeing it.
Yeah,
But
everybody saw it.
we've been having more tournaments pop up on the R2 side, which has been excellent from what I've seen, because before I would have only been able to play 6 tournaments. Now in Texas, I can play one every week.
Yeah.
I can't afford that, but if I could, it'd be a possibility. Yeah. And also it's very exhausting to play one every week, which you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so last segment of the day. Inappropriate questions. So this is the first time we're going to do this. What we're going to do is paper, rock, scissors. And the person who loses in paper, rock, scissors gets to ask the other person an inappropriate question. And
How many times we're gonna do that?
Huh?
How many times we're gonna do that?
One.
Only one?
Okay. One paper, rock, scissors.
It's okay.
One inappropriate question. One inappropriate question per interview, so that one of us gets to ask an inappropriate question. I don't even have one in my mind right now.
No, me either.
Okay, but just if you can't think of an inappropriate question, just ask any.
I'll think about one. Don't worry.
And what we'll do is, if the other person doesn't want to answer the question, we'll do what's called plead the fifth. In America, the Fifth Amendment is the right to remain silent in court. This is very important in the U.S. court. And you say, I plead the fifth. And we'll put our hand up and say, I plead the fifth. That means we're not going to answer that question for whatever reason. Okay, so we're playing paper, rock, scissors right now. And we'll see who wins. Okay. Paper, rock, scissors.
You won.
Okay, Andre. Here's your question. What?
Take your time, man.
Yeah. Just open space. Okay, I can't think of an inappropriate question, so I'll just ask you a cool question. What is the farthest country that you've been away from home?
I haven't gone to Europe, or Asia.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was probably Chile.
Chile?
Chile. I said Chile because that's the way you Americans call it. Chile. Chile is like the spicy.
Yeah.
So it's Chile. Chile, not Chile. Chile. Yeah.
Chile. Okay. Okay.
That's-
So since I couldn't think of one, you can ask me an inappropriate question because I kind of lost in my own game. So if you want, feel free to go for it.
Okay, what's the...
And this is a not safe for work podcast, so you can ask me literally anything.
What's the worst? What has been the lowest you have scored in a racquetball match?
Lowest I've scored in a competitive at a tournament.
Yeah.
So I did the Longhorn a couple of years ago, and I got double donuts.
This is why this was inappropriate.
I got double donuts in the first round, and but that was one of my first tournaments. It was
That's okay.
it was just old guy who just he just stayed in the front in the center, and I couldn't get him out. So, Andre, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Cody.
Let's tag you and everything. So where can everybody find you on social media? On Instagram, what's your handle?
And Instagram is a media that I most use. That I use the most.
Okay.
So it's at Andre with double E at the end _grill. Grill means parrilla. That's my last name in Spanish. So it's at Andre double E at the end _grill and Andre Parrilla in Facebook.
Andre Parrilla Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope you can follow me.
Okay. And do you have any merch right now?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. And what I'm thinking is next time, what we'll do is I'll have a ball for you to sign.
Cool.
So that we can sell it.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you half of that.
Yeah.
And then the other half will go to the podcast and help building courts in Texas.
Cool. That's cool.
Okay? So signing off, Savage Sports Podcast. Thank you guys for listening. It's going to be a great day in Texas and a great day in Mexico. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you, Cody.